You kiss me, I can tell you miss me. I can tell that this. I'm not trying to be romantic. I do it from the bed. We don't give a touch. Touch. There you go. Rank 15 silver or platinum with the sword. I want you out of my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet, leaving everything behind. I want you out of my room. I miss you all of the time. Do do Good. Yes. I got time to do it. Okay. Split screen. Let's go. My room. What if I do this and I do auto rotate? Good. Okay, that's perfect. Nice, it works. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay. Don't blink. It's your boy Ying for the day. This is more for having a wonderful day. This is a very special thing that we're doing today. As you can see, I'm facing and I'm trying to hide this and this. So what is this and this? Well, it's super simple. This is the Umidi Note 100 and this is the Galaxy S24 Plus Ultra. Now, as you can see, they're both recording nature core. Now, the reason as to why they're both recording nature core is extremely important. Why? Because the goal here is as follows. The Unity S24 Plus is the best phone I've ever had. No, I'm sorry. The Galaxy Samsung S24 Plus is the best phone I ever had. However, it's a phone that I use for content creation, right? It broke. As you can see, it's still broken. So those elastics are because in the back, they put some glue. And they want the glue to really stick, so they put elastic until it really dries. It's usually 36 hours, but the guy did say to put it for 48 hours. So you know what? Guy asked, we do. And I wanted to put it with the Umidi 100 Note 5. Now we did a love letter to the Galaxy S24 Plus yesterday, right? And this is in no mean an experience to see which one is the worst. This is by no mean. This is 1255, 1255. By no mean is this even remotely close to this on Umidi phone. However, this is understanding that this I had no budget, this I had budget, understanding the difference in quality, understanding this was part of it, even though it was only a short-lived. It was only a short-lived for the Umidi Note. If something happened, however, we'll need this. What I'm gonna do with the Umidi now that we have a better phone? I think we're gonna keep the Umidi for gaming, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the tower on the three phones, right? This one, and the tablet. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the phone on the three device, right? And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have a device to just game. So because the Umidi and itself isn't the best phone, because the Umidi and itself isn't very good with the camera, his device is still nice. You can still play a lot of games on it. So things like Wizardry Dry Daphne, things like Ravenous Grey Raven, things like Persona 5. I'll be able to play on it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna do this. It's gonna be cool. Now I'm gonna call this Nature Corn via Umigdi, Nature Corn via Galaxy S24 Plus, and we'll see. Today it's supposed to be raining, so it should be nice. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. You guys are doing well on this 23rd August 2025. As you can see, we're doing much better. So I wanted to say sorry to people for worrying them. I'm a person that deals with emotion the worst fashion possible. So I'm gonna have a lot of emotion, then I'm gonna cool down. I'm gonna have impulse of emotion. And when I'm going to be done, I'm going to be okay. So right now, we're doing much better. Are we 100%? No. However, I think that it's only a matter of time. Maybe tomorrow, I'm going to be good. Tomorrow, I'm going to see my mom. So tomorrow, I'm going to see my mom, and Tuesday, I'm going to see my father. So as stupid as it is, by Wednesday, I should be 100%. However, I am functional, which is debatable. Crystalite, lemon. Come and watch the rain, which is debatable, but still able to make content. Quick shout out, lovely girl, my mom, Anna, Tay, Trista. You guys literally went in and commented the same day that I posted a video saying I'll try for Lost. You guys are amazing. In life, it's all about, it's not about what you want, it's what you have. And I have an amazing group of people that are there for me. And I hope they know that I'm there for them too. But it was just a blessing to see. So shout out to these people in particular. For now, I'll be completely honest. We uploaded the video possibly, today is Sunday. So we uploaded the video on Friday about 10-11. So it's been less than 48 hours. So of course there's gonna be a lot of people that watch it. However, super thankful. Super thankful. Yeah. You guys are amazing. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to the Clem Show. Because you guys are doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this Nazdrovia. Actually, August 2025. Today, we're doing a video that's behind the scene. Okay, it is more so something that I like to put as a compilation. It is more so something that I like to put very small behind the scene, and then upload them periodically. So the new thing that I would like to do is do a compilation for the behind the scene. And we would do it, for example, August 195 behind the scene compilation, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, right? I would love to do that. But right now, this is a behind the scene, and it's more so a insight. I'm watching a lot of Howard Stern lately, and they talk about inside the actor studio. So I'm watching this, and it's more so behind of what's going on. So as you guys know, about 2 weeks ago we lost this phone, and about yesterday we got it back, right? But in between I bought this phone because I needed a phone, and I don't like this one at all. This one is possibly the worst buy that I ever did. Yeah. Now I realize that by saying this, I'm being very negative. That's not the goal. Look at all of these birds. This is freaking nice. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wow. And of course we have, what the heck? Guys, you have to watch that. Are you even seeing them? Look at all of these. Wow. And of course, we're filming them with a great phone because we got it back today. So this is amazing. So this is possibly a behind the scene, inside the behind the scene. But this is nuts. Look at all these birds. This is insane. I wonder if it becomes autumn or because there's a storm coming. Look at these. Look at these. It's insane. Okay, so back to what we're saying. We got the phone back, the Galaxy S24 Plus, and the reason why it's so important is because this is my favorite phone. This is the phone that I like to work the most with, and this is the most performing of the phone. Now, saying this, I understand that it's quite complex because this is a phone that is still a year. I want to say like a year and a half. We bought it in November 2024. Yeah. November 2024, so we're going to do the math together. December, January, February, March, April, June, July, August 23. So today is August 23. So it's a year and 8 months, so almost 2 years. A bit more than a year and a half. So yeah, so there is definitely better out there. However, the Galaxy S24 Plus Ultra was a phone that is still considered one of the great phones. So now what we're doing, as you can see, is we're comparing the filming on both phones. So this is gonna be the filming the Nitrocorn. This is gonna be the filming the Nitrocorn. So they're both gonna be. My apologies. This is audio. Fun fact: 3 phones picked it up. We're gonna be comparing. If the quality of the camera is a lot lesser, I'll be choosing the phone where you're using. Blah 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 blah. Look at all these birds. This is insane. So basically, what happened? Why is this video even made? Because we still need a reason for this video, because otherwise it's just a bunch of me talking for no reason, right? Which I do often, but not in this case. I know what you're saying. Ink, you bought a freaking phone for 2 weeks. I'll be completely honest. I could have bought it for 3 weeks. It was a budget phone. It was $200. Is it still worth $200? No. Do you mean the Note 100, which is the phone we bought for like 2 weeks? The truth is, like, what time it's gonna take. The guy could have called me next week, could have called me the week after, he could call me in a month, I don't know. I needed a phone, okay? So this is the truth. Now, the reality is behind it is we have a phone. The Meet the 100 is a reminder of how obsessed we are with work, much of a workaholic we are, and how not able to function our phone. I could have emptied the GoPro. That'll take me 4 or 5 days. I could have worked on mobile gaming for 2. It would have been perfect. I could have finished Lost. I could have finished Prison Break by now. And I didn't do it, right? So Umidi 100 is a constant reminder that I didn't have a phone for 2 weeks and I bought one. Now, in this case, right, I'm going to be a bit boring, right? I'm going to be a bit boring. I love making content, but then again, it's possibly a job in the future. So now I'm going to be talking about rentability, but profit. Listen to this. I never saw that many birds move at once before. Then we got a camera, so that's kind of nice. I gonna be honest. I am gonna be very honest and say, and again, this is such a dumb thing to say. This is one of the dumbest things I could say. I don't mind having bought a phone for 2 weeks. If, and only if, in the future, I can take that investment, more so a degeneracy, more so a complete lack of judgment, this investment, and I'm going to see if I can make money out of it. So, for example, I have this phone that's $200. If I can run application behind it, if I can do anything behind it, just let you know, I can't even quick share with things. So this is pretty bad. This phone, 2021, this tablet, you can quick share. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this phone. I don't know. Now, the good thing would be Ink, sell it. I bought it for $250. Do you know how much I can be able to sell it for? $150, $160 if I'm lucky. I can sell it for $195 if I can get one of my besties to sell her feet pics. But then she'll want half. So I'm losing money nonetheless. Yeah, it's a shame we bought a phone. If I can make it rentable, I can do it. So the plan is actually quite simple. It is the tower. It is Idle Big Breaker. It is every single game. So for example, by having 3 phones, we can do it. By having 3 phones, we can do it. We can do what? Well, we can be recording all the time. Most likely 24 hours. So the tower, which is an idle game, I could be recording. Also, with this phone, something great's gonna happen. The problem that I have right now, and this is my biggest problem, and I'm sorry this video is long, but again, there's all gonna make sense. I had a 3 device and I decided to do 3 playthrough. If one of those playthrough doesn't work, if one of those devices doesn't work, then the 2 others break. I don't know if you guys are. I don't think that you guys are gonna notice, but we are at the very nice amount of 985 video of the tower. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it's for 1 playthrough. So 982, 931, 800. Now, why is this one 800? It's actually a really good question. Why is this one 800? So why is this one 100 playthrough? If I play the same thing over and over, and at the same time, if I'm streaming and I'm making content, why is this one so behind? Great question with an easy answer. The reason why we stopped those videos is because I don't have the storage. This one, I have the storage. For example, tomorrow I'm gonna go to my mom. I'll be uploading this the whole day. Now empty the phone. Understand? Got about a month possible storage there. This is a month I'm either going to my father's house or my mom's house, and it's filled up. And we upload. So this is still gonna be done, right? And this is why there's less parts. So as long as I can use it for purpose other. Now, the camera is shitty. So understanding that the camera is shitty is gonna be a problem because I can only play games on it. Which is a great thing, but it's not the best thing. It's not the best thing. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to empty this phone. The next step in our content creator journey is to empty this phone as much as possible. By emptying this phone as much as possible, we're gonna be allowed to do 3 things. I'm gonna be able to have a great phone working. I'm gonna be able to use this phone only for camera. And I'm gonna be able to use this phone for the crown. So the crown could go on this device. Now, what I could do is by then I'm gonna be working. Because I'm gonna be working, hopefully. I can't see myself doing another month of no working. There's no way. And this is about to take me 2-3 weeks to empty. Completely, which is a great thing. So I could replace this by the tower, and what I'll do instead is I'll do something that's great. So this is gonna start happening next week. Next week, possibly in 2 weeks. I am gonna start doing automatic. So while we sleep. So what we're gonna do is one half of the screen is gonna be content that we made, and one half of the screen is gonna be the tower. It's gonna be gaming. No, this is gonna be normal, and this is gonna be gaming. So it doesn't really matter how much I film. Again, we're recording the YouTube video that I made, and we're recording the tower in itself. So yeah. And by doing this, we're gonna be able to do something that is completely autonomous. And with this phone, what I'll do is I'll be filming the work or the school, and I'll have another idle game in behind. We already had it picked out. Idle Big Breaker. It's not the greatest game, but it's pretty fun. So that's pretty much it. So with that being said, I love you guys. Take it easy. Here's why is this video important? It's not. Those behind the screens are very narcissistic. Who cares about this? But one day I'm gonna be watching them like, oh my god, I remember this. I remember the struggle of having a shitty phone. Maybe somebody's gonna start making content and they'll be using this as an inspiration for ideas. Do I get that people are copying me? No. You know why? You wanna know why? Dates. Dates I upload. If somebody does a video, and even if you do it better than me, and they release it on the 22nd March 2026, and I release it on the 18th March 2026, my video is still the first one uploaded. Right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm still the original. And if I don't win a prize of content, good content, if I don't win a prize of making a good videos, I can at least win the prize for being creative. And creativity is here. If this wins prize, the rest won't matter, you know? That's pretty much it. And most of all, one day I'm gonna have kids. I'll die a horrible death saving a princess from a dragon. Yes, in the future dragons are real and princesses are back. Go figure. She's actually cute and she has her OnlyFans, so worth saving, you know. I'm a douche. My kids are gonna be seeing this and saying, "Oh, my father's either a douchebag, or it was creative. It was fun." And this is why we do this video. Are they the most useful thing I could do with my time? No. Are they the thing that I choose to do with my time? Yes. That choice is mine. As long as it's mine, I could be watching a wall for an hour. My time, my life, my body, my choice. I want you out of my room. I'm sick of all of the time I watch myself on the internet, leaving everything behind. Whoa, 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 oh, oh. I want you out of my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch my internet, leaving everything behind. What is that? What is that quality, dude? What is that quality, dude?
What's up, everyone? Just testing out a YouTube short because people have been talking about them so much. I wanted to give it a shot and see exactly how it works. So let's do one as a demo. See how it shows up on the channel. What's up, everyone? Just testing out a YouTube short because people have been talking.
I want you out of my room. Erase the song. It is apparently apparent. Okay, good. And now we have what? I want you out of my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet. Aha, so you're somewhere around here. And you're here. There you go, perfect. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I want you out of my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet, leaving everything behind. C'est que ça, tabarnouche.
Salut tout le monde. Je viens de voir la publication de Elisabeth Rioux qui mentionne qu'elle a fait affaire avec une compagnie de décors qui n'ont jamais livré son décor. Je veux que vous alliez dans cette vidéo, que vous taguez mon nom. Je veux que pour l'année prochaine, elle fasse affaire avec nous parce que ça n'arriverait pas des affaires comme ça. Nous,
Ce qui c'est Elisabeth Rioux?
Ok, la gang, ça va pas. Je suis dans le centre-ville de Montréal en ce moment. Je suis prête à vous. Oh my god, fallait que je fasse un TikTok. Est-ce que vous voyez ce que je vois? Je suis au Krispy Kreme, puis on sortit des donuts de Harry.
Ma colisse, un peu.
Puis un petit vlog de journée. Puis tout, là, j'étais comme, oh my god, il y a quelque chose de différent spécial qui arrive aujourd'hui. Je sais pas ce que je fais. Premièrement. commence la journée avec les...
Salut.
I want you out of my room.
Bon, je viens de...
Don't blink, it's your blink. No, no, no. I hope you guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this glorious 24th of August 2025. You can see we're doing much better. So the first thing I want to do is answer comments because why not? We have the answer for the comments of Mrs. Tay. Mine's the 6th of March. So what is the 6th of March? Well, she asked me when's my birthday. I told her the 22nd January. She wrote in her calendar. It was a really sweet moment. I showed my mom. My mom was like, oh, that's nice. My father didn't care, but my mom thought it was nice. Now, our answer is mine, March 6th, yes. So I was like, okay, well, I want to remember her because I think she's pretty cool. But the calendar wasn't enough because she deserved better. I thought about writing on paper and writing on the fridge, but then you guys know that I live with squatters, right? So they're gonna steal that shit. So I was thinking about a tattoo. And I want to ask you guys, is the tattoo on the forehead enough? Is it enough? Is it enough of like an homage to a friend? Tattoo on the forehead, March 6th. But then I thought about this, and there was this whole trend of getting your birth date and Roman number tattooed. So people are gonna see the March 6th on my forehead, say, "Oh, is that your birthday?" No, it's my friend. Yeah, so I guess the forehead is gonna be something. I'm gonna have to ask myself the question: do I care that people think that my birthday is the 6th of March, or I care more that people are celebrating my friend? Exhibit A, Exhibit B. It's complex, isn't it? I want you out of my room. I'll miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. Okay, what happened here? Oh, you're not working, huh? That kinda sucks. That kinda sucks, dude. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Well, I'm gonna take a little break from the nature corner because I have some TikTok to film. Ooh, Jesus, Marie. Wait, welcome to the show. Don't blink, blink. Coco show. Oops. Yeah, this is disgusting. The phone is disgusting. Quality is amazing though. Dominic is your boy in Coco show. Doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on its 24th March 2025. Just gonna show you what I'm talking about so I don't look crazier than I usually do. Although you guys are used to it and you guys are accepting of it. But this is what my phone looks like right now. It's pretty bad, but yeah, it's fixed. My greatest phone is fixed. I'm feeling a bit better today. Feeling a good moments. There's good moments. There's bad moments. And because I felt good, I want to answer people. Of course, the first one that I'm gonna answer is Anna Marie 2, but she's too cool to write comments. So next on is Anna Marie 3. I love you, Inc. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you so much for saying that. And I know this is kind of cringe. But I posted this video and she wrote that a couple minutes after, so I'm like, wow, I'm so thankful for that, you know. I'm super grateful. You know, life's about people we lose, about people we gain, and I will never be able to replace that person. But when I look at people like Anna Marie, I known her for, oh, I'm an asshole, I don't know the time, 7-8 months. And it's always been a pleasure. Always been a pleasure. And in 2 years we're not friends anymore. I'll be sad, but that'll be life. And the worst thing is, the last video she posted was a video that explained this perfectly, which was Dwight Schrute saying, will I ever get over it? No, but life goes on, you know? So that's kind of perfect. Now, for the best part of it, I love you, Inc. I love you too, Anna, for reals. Like, the very first time I met you, like, who is this cool chick? Then turned out this cool chick was cool inside and out. Yes, there was a couple of times of teasing, sending me delicious ramen video, knowing that I'm not gonna eat them. I think it's pretty rude, but when I think about you, I think about laughing, I think about sweet moments, I think about precious moments, I think about good memories. You are an incredible person. An incredible person. Motivational. The fact that you imposed on me accountability. Hey, you didn't go live today, so I didn't go live. You went live, I went live. You know? Building trust, building a relationship based on I care and I trust about you, and I trust you, and that's priceless. So I love you too, Anna. You're flawless. Yeah, this is the...
Dieu n'existe pas.
Oh. Oh. Don't blink, it's your wing. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to her show. Because doing one this 24th August 2025. Doing a bit better today. Having moments of respite from the eternal sadness that is life. Decide to answer you guys because I miss you guys. We're entering, of course, it's D669. She used to write 666, but then she was called a Satanist. Did she write 6969? Well, thought she was a perv, so now it's 669, you know. Mine's March 6th. So what is mine March 6th? We made a video on how saying my birthday because my mom's birthday. And she did a really cute picture when she wrote my birthday. So then the mine March 6th is because that. Now, I care about T a lot. So in my opinion, of course, I could write it down on my phone, but you guys know. I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen if I put it on my phone. I'm gonna be a dumbass, drop the phone, and I have this phone as a I'm gonna have this phone to be reliant on. So I could write it. Then I thought about the second thing. I'm gonna write it on a paper and put it under my fridge, right? T March 6th. But then you guys know that I live with squatters. Of course you know that, right? It's classic ink lore. The squatter will steal a paper, so I'm like, can't do it. Possibly smoke some meth with it. Breaking Bad? Of course you know much Breaking Bad, not smoking, you know, of course. So we're talking about tattoo. And I want to ask you personally, T, is getting your birthday tattoo on my forehead is enough? Or do you think our friendship is meant more than just a tattoo on the forehead? You know, I don't know. I think it's a big sacrifice, but who knows? People are so hard to please nowadays. Call my father today. Say, Dad, thanks for being a great dad. You're wonderful. Is answer? Who's this? Okay. People are hard to please nowadays, but hey. Another quest for your favorite quester. Don't blink, you yank. Welcome to our show, because the day is doing well on this 24th August 2025. Today we're having a respite from the eternal darkness that is life. And I was like, you know what, let's answer my peeps, let's answer my beloved Inkling, my peeps, my fam. We're doing much better, so I really want to spend time with you guys because I miss you guys. So we have the lovely tea, not David's tea, not a cup of tea, although I could go for a cup of tea right now. I could go for a cup of bubble tea right now. Waiter, garçon, mine is March 6th. So what is on March 6th? You would think World Dominion, you would think a new movie, you would think GTA 6 for my gamers, you know? No, it's T's birthday. So why is she telling me your birthday? Because my mom's birthday was last week. And I say last week, it was 4 days ago. So happy birthday, belated birthday, Mom. I love you. And I said my birthday was on the 22nd. And T wrote this really cute thing on her calendar, Papa Ing's birthday. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Now, I am a person that appreciates kindness and cuteness. I say, how can I repay that? The first thought, doing the same thing and putting some little hearts. That way, I went a step further, and she's super happy. However, you guys know me. I am clumsier than clumsiness itself. This is what's gonna happen to my phone. So the phone I can rely on. Dan wanted to put it on a piece of paper on my fridge, but you guys know that I live with squatters, so they would take the paper and possibly eat the paper or something like that. I don't know these squatters what they're up to, you know. Classic lore of Ink Vendetta, right? So then I was thinking about a tattoo. Is forehead okay? Is forehead okay? Are you gonna be satisfied with forehead? People are so hard to please nowadays. Called my father today, and I said, Dad, thanks for doing the best damn job you could do. You're an amazing dad. His answer, who's this? Bruh. But hey, yeah. See, I'm gonna be like that for a couple hours, and these are gonna be the best moments of the week. And even then, I could be thankful for the great moments, be thankful for being happy. I could just be thankful for you guys, and you guys are what I'm the most thankful for. I want you out of my room, I miss you.
Dieu n'existe pas.
Don't blink, it's Wayne, Uncle Hunter. Don't blink, it's your boy, Uncle Hunter Show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. On the 24th August 2005, I'm having these weird moments of happiness. And I don't know if it's compensation for the last couple of days, but I have this amazing moment right now. It's almost delirious. Don't know what's going on, but I'm going to take advantage to answer comments. We're entering Anna Marie 3. Are you kidding? Reference to one of my... Doesn't matter. But the comment is, are you kidding? So if I was kidding, I would say something like this. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I won't stalk myself on the internet just to see what you'll find. Or I cut my own throat. Just Julia Wolf. She's 30 years old. Anna is old as shit. I'm old as shit. So just classical. And there's possibly a word for people over 30 stuff. But yeah, felt like singing. And who am I gonna sing to? My neighbors? They've locked the doors. They closed the window. I can't. The cashier at Maxi? No, because last time I got banned for a week. My shrink? Can't afford a shrink. My puppy? I wish I had a puppy. Honestly, you know what? I'm a dog person, right? If I had a puppy, I think I would go for like a Shiba, because they're adorbs. A French Bulldog, because they're adorbs. I don't know what I would go. Put down in the comments what you want as a dog. Oh, I stubbed my toe. Ouch. I stubbed my toe. Ow.
n'existe pas. Est-ce que c'est Dieu qui nous a créés ou c'est nous?
I want you out of my room. Don't blink, it's your boy Ying. Welcome to the show. Because doing well, because after having a wonderful day on this 24th August 2025. My leg is completely sleepy because we just finished making 2 hours of videos and we are trying the lovely girl for 20, Marie. Super nice person. I'm so sorry for your loss, Ink. I am so thankful for this comment because I lost my day that was important to me last week. When I say last week, I mean before yesterday. And I posted the video at around 5 o'clock. 5:05 I was getting these comments, so not only am I grateful for you, not only am I super thankful for how quick of a response it was, I was in my feels and I needed this. And although it was the first of many, it's still something that it's about when shit hits the fan, you know? When shit hits the fan, who's there? And your lowest, who's there? And you guys were there quick, so super, super grateful. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to lovely girl, shout out to Willow, her cat. And if she had 2 cats, I would give 2 shout outs. If she had 3 cats, I don't think I would give 2 shout out because chill.
Dieu n'existe pas.
Don't blink, it's your Wayne. Welcome to the Commentary Show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 24th August 2025. Doing a bit better. We're answering comments because I miss you guys. Oh no, Inky from the lovely, of course it's Steve. This is a sweet message, but I wanted to use this opportunity to write down. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Ink. To say that few people DM me. T was one of them, so I'm extremely grateful for you. I'm extremely grateful for your kindness. I am speechless. And you guys know me, this doesn't happen often. Don't blink, it's your Wayne.
Dieu n'existe pas.
Dumb Link is your Wayne. Welcome to another video, welcome to another show. Because you guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 24th August 2025. Quickest intro I've ever done. Feeling a bit better, so when I wanted to come in and answer comments because you guys have been super supportive and I want to say thank you. What a better way to say thank you than in person. So we're entering the lovely Tristat. Now it's Tris Titties. Titties, okay. So sorry sending you love and light. This is such a sweet message, but I feel so guilty because this is our 40th anniversary. You're not supposed to know a girl's age. You're not supposed to say a girl age. It is classic to say like, oh, you look a lot younger. It's your 40th anniversary, and that's such an important moment. So I am extremely sorry that you had to deal with that during your festivities. However, I did see the video, and you had a great time, and that video was the first smile that I had in a while, so I am saying thank you for the sorries, but also for the smiles. Don't make it your way.
Dieu n'existe pas.
Don't blink, just your boy. Welcome to the Commentary Show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. On the 24th August 2025, I'm having these weird moments of happiness. And I don't know if it's compensation for the last couple of days, but I have this amazing...
Don't blink, it's Wake. Welcome to the Terry Show. Don't blink, it's Wayne. Welcome to the Terry Show.
Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Because doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 24th August 2025. Feeling a bit better, answering comments. We are answering the lovely Ellie Leah. Sorry for your loss. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me, especially from you, because I know we don't know each other a lot, which is a shame in it, mate. I had to put in a little bit of a English lingo because she British. She governor from British. And I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say sorry that you had to deal with that because again I don't know you a lot, and it's kind of crazy because I've been seeing you a lot. We've been talking a bit more lately, so that's also nice. And it's insane because you're on social media, right? And you kind of know these people, but you don't really know them. And then you get to know them, and you learn that they're fantastic people. And you're a lovely person, Ellie. Lovely person. And I'm thankful for that. See, a complete stranger could say sorry for your loss, and you're happy about it because, like, oh my God, that's just so kind. And then you see somebody that is not a stranger, but somebody that you're learning to appreciate, and you're like, wow, I'm so freaking lucky, you know? I mentioned this again today, a couple of times already, but when shit hits the fan, I don't know. The amount of love that you receive, you know? And of course that love is a feeling sorry because you lost someone, so you feel like this love is accompanied by the feeling of mourning or grief, you know? But then you really take the time to appreciate it. And you say, it doesn't matter where that love comes from, that's love. And I'm grateful for that, you know? I'm grateful for that. And it's a beautiful thing. So thank you.
Dieu n'existe pas.
Don't blink, you should buy. Welcome to the show. I'm doing well because Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to our show because I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. I was doing super shitty a couple minutes ago. Then I had this comment to me whenever your videos pops up, and then she sent a photo. So don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to another Mind Struck. We're having a wonderful 24th August 2025. We're entering comments. We had the lovely Anna Marie Tree. I usually make some jokes that I like to tease. If I like you, I'm gonna tease you. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna tease you. So ask yourself, did he tease me lately? Whenever your video pops up, and then she sent a picture, which is freaking I don't remember her name. Jennifer Aniston in Friends. There was Ross. There was Chandler. There was Matt Perry. There was playing Joey. There was Phoebe. I had a crush on Courtney Cox, which was, I forgot. Then we have Jennifer Aniston, right? And it was such a nice moment because, again, I miss you guys a lot. And admittedly, there's some of you guys that I miss more. I think it's normal. We've been, and again, something I have to work on, but we've been stuck in our own mind lately. And I kind of come back and I'm seeing amazing people and I feel so dumb because some people would kill to have half of what I have. I decided to pick up the camera. It is 1:41 now, right now. I picked up the camera, it was 1:25, 1:30. Felt a bit better. I had to put on a smile. Because, again, I don't want you guys to be worried because it's a personal issue, right? And possibly me putting it on the internet was not a good idea. Not because I'm not allowed to express my emotion. You should express your emotion, but if it's to make people worried about you, it's not cool. And I'm 6 minutes in and I'm smiling. I'm blessed. I'm grateful for you. And yes, I'm talking about Anna, of course, but I'm grateful for love you guys. You guys are... When you think about the work you put in on social media, right? But it's about hard work, and think about possibility for rewards. Think about how meaningful this could be. How you can influence people. You can do a difference in the society, you know? You can make a couple people laugh if you're lucky. People like you if you're luckier. You know? And then you become more selfish. And you just appreciate the people that are there. Again, this is social media, but fuck. Feels real to me. Dumpling is your buying. Encore comme ça.
Dieu n'existe pas.
Dumpling is your buying. Welcome to the entire show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. On the 24th August 2005, I'm having these weird moments of happiness. And I don't know if it's compensation for the last couple of days, but I have this amazing moment right now. It's almost delirious. Don't know what's going on, but I'm going to take advantage to answer.
Dieu n'existe pas. Arrête de scroller 2 secondes. Come on now, who do you?
Jeez. I want you out of my room. Shit. Oh. Nova. Don't blink, it's your buying. We are back. Okay. 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 I'm tired. I am tired. I want you out of my room. From Friends. I want you out of my room.
Peut-être.
Salut tout le monde. Je viens de voir la publication.
Oh mon dieu. I want to start watching JoJo. JoJo? Ooh. Nice. What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? I don't know. JoJo. Dexter. At least Dexter's still there. I need first. No, first. Prêt pour moi, la vérité c'est Juicy, Dune. L'otage. Psycho. I don't know what to watch. Oh. Okay. Okay. Good looking. Easy skips. It's for late game with Go Tower, don't worry. Yes, save up for the camel attack. X kill elite boss. New mod only not a skip. Do I need to be talking? I forgot to do my Chinese run. Okay, good. Yesterday we actually did a lot.
C'est des battles are fun.
Ça fait de l'argent.
Genre le premier qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? Silence. Je suis à la station de la plaque.
Salut!
With this is air traffic control. You're clear for takeoff.
I was there for you in the darkest time. 'Cause I wonder where you were. 'Cause I'm on my way, on my knees. C'est toi.
Ah, je vais t'envoyer le lien avec la glamour à la place. Ah, je faisais ça, tu l'as vu avec. Ah ouais, ben. Avec la chemise.
La honte que tu le refasses.
Wow.
Toi?
Moi, les excuses de ma mère, moi, ça me ferait. Quoi? Qu'est-ce que tu racontes?
Max qui?
Dis ça.
Ah, sûrement à toi qui parles, Max Boy. Qu'est-ce que t'as fait à Max Boy?
Max Boy, arrête ça. Je t'en ai pas.
Attends, pause. Tu me dis en moi que je
Qu'est-ce
pas
qu'il a
des
fait pour toi? Max Boy
Ouais.
Québec, après tout ce qu'il a fait pour toi, il a-tu fait bien des affaires pour toi? C'est pas toi qui avais transféré de
Non,
l'argent, non?
attends. Il a été là pour moi beaucoup quand j'étais pas bien. Puis j'ai jamais dit le contraire. Sauf que il y a pas.
C'est un homme qui assume le fait.
Bravo. Je suis content pour toi, Alain. Merci, Alain.
Est-ce que les hommes
Tout ce que j'ai à dire, c'est que j'ai jamais nié le fait qu'il a été présent quand j'en avais besoin, sauf qu'il a été présent pour combien de gens qui m'ont fait à croire que j'étais sa chum, puis c'est plus ça, tu sais. Il l'a dit à combien de gens, ça. Fait que, écoute, si ça peut te faire plaisir, je m'excuse à Max.
Quand je joue.
Sens-tu mieux, là?
Fait que c'est pas Charlie, quand je joue
Il a pas
contre.
rien dit de mal contre lui, là.
Ah ouais, c'est ça.
Fait que c'est pas Charlie quand je joue contre.
C'est passé.
J'ai rien dit de mal contre lui.
T'es en film avec, si t'étais tout le temps en film.
Fait que tu supportes Chaillé. J'ai le droit de supporter qui je veux.
Pas
J'ai le
quand
droit de supporter qui je veux.
on est en bateau.
En quoi c'est tes affaires à toi, man? En deux, je vais bien donner à Chaillé si ça me tente de donner à Chaillé.
Got no battle. Juste pissed.
Mais ça me calisse à toi, ça. Puis tu veux-tu que je sois honnête avec toi? J'ai donné à Chaillé parce que je le trouvais comique, il m'a fait rire. Puis, soit dit en passant, Max Boy, il passait dans mes lives pour faire sa pub, il m'a jamais gifté. Jamais. Oui, il a été là dans mes moments difficiles, puis je dis pas le contraire.
On va perdre le
j'ai
masque.
jamais dit le contraire.
C'est juste que c'est un gars.
Me dire que je giffe à Chaillé, je vais bien faire ce que je veux.
Ouais?
Ce soir-là, il me faisait rire. Je le trouvais comique. Ce soir-là, il m'a... Écoute, je sais qu'il y a beaucoup de gens qui sont comme ça. C'est correct. C'est correct. Sauf que ce soir-là, et je l'ai
T'étais dans
parce qu'il m'a
ma
fait
team.
il me faisait passer une belle soirée. C'est quoi le problème avec ça? Vas-y, gifter Max. Je t'ai-tu donné de la main, oui? T'étais dans ma team. Ben écoute, si tu vas être pogné par Gre parce que je dois des excuses à Max Boy parce que j'ai gifté Chaillé. Hey, je m'excuse, ben je sais pas t'es rendu où, mais je vais bien gifter qui.
Well, it didn't work.
Ce soir-là, Chaillé me faisait rire, puis je le trouvais funny, puis tu m'enlèveras pas ça, là, fait que je me sentirais pas mal certain de gifter qui ça me tente de gifter.
Avec.
Ça me tente de gifter Chaillé, mais je vais gifter Chaillé, puis j'ai pas à m'excuser de ça. Correct, mais pas quand je joue avec. Mais qu'est-ce que tu racontes? Vas-y, faire tes battles, là, amuse-toi, là.
Ok, ça, c'est le live à. C'est le compte à Max Boy, hein?
Do you see? It worked. It worked.
Bien.
Yeah, tu vas me faire brûler. Je pense que c'est le compte à.
Mais non, mais je trouve ça ridicule, là. Je vais bien donner à qui j'ai envie de donner, là, puis...
C'est le compte de Max Boy.
Je suis en battle avec, mais battle bien qui tu veux, là, ça me concernait pas, là. Fais bien ce que tu veux. M'en calisse, mais... Merci, Ours, t'es gentil. Moi, j'ai jamais été méchante avec personne, puis je
Si,
me dis
Will.
souvent que j'ai rien contre lui. Sauf que il y a pas d'affaire de je dois des excuses parce que j'ai pas gifté. Ok, ben c'est bad. Je m'excuserai pas pour ça, là.
Say it's gonna be funny.
Merci Ours de liker, c'est très gentil. Juste, on est rendu là pour vrai, là. De genre, je dois des excuses parce que je gifte pas. Rappelle-moi, y a-tu déjà gifté lui dans mon live? Une fois? Y a-tu déjà gifté lui dans mon live? Bon, ben c'est ça.
J'avais même pas me remercier.
Fait que ça suffit, là, les petites crises de gras là. Ça...
Don't blink, it's your buying. We'll go through very short. Doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 24th August 2025. Today we have a lot to do, but first of all, I have to come in and being honest. I am going to continue. So before we start, I am going to continue the review of Prison Break. Don't worry about it. But of course, spent a lot of time on TikTok lately, and I think I'm gonna have another thing to add to the list of regrets for content creation because I'm seeing edits of the show Lost. I wasn't able to finish, and man, what a waste. I should have spent way more time watching Lost because Lost is amazing, and yeah, I'm deep in regrets right now. So still gonna do Prison Break, but I want to come on here and be honest and say I should have done Lost. And I'm pretty disappointed with myself, so.
Fin. Merci beaucoup, monsieur Paul. T'es super. Fait qu'en tout cas, je pense que il y a eu beaucoup de sujets de conversation aujourd'hui, hein? c'est passé très vite, là. Mais moi, il y a des bouts, j'ai rien compris. Hey, j'en reviens pas, l'autre qui me dit, c'était-tu lui qui s'est fait un faux compte? Parce qu'il y a des gens qui ont dit ça dans les commentaires, je l'ai vu pendant que je fermais pas ma gueule. Mais si c'était lui, ben man, c'est bad encore, lisse. Bon, franchement, qu'il y a des gens qui se croient tout permis. Ben, moi, je me juge correct sur TikTok. J'ai jamais fait de hate, j'ai jamais craché sur personne. Puis, qu'on drop dans mon live, faut me dire tu dois des excuses. Ok, ben, je vais te dire si ça te fait plaisir, sauf que est-ce que je vais le penser? C'est juste. Calme-toi la ridicule. T'es pas content, tu peux changer de live. T'as aucune excuse à faire. Ben. Je pense que, tu sais, ça m'arrive des fois de parler au-delà de ma pensée. Puis, des fois, je dis des trucs que je réfléchis pas avant de les dire. Fait que oui, parfois, je dois des excuses, sauf que là, j'ai juste pas compris l'histoire de. Parce que je kiffe choyer, je vais me sentir mal. Je comprends. Je vais bien gifter choyer autant que ça me tente. Et si t'as un problème avec ça, ben tu peux t'en aller. Je suis venue m'expliquer, pas des expos. Ben, mon don, je t'écoute. Explique-moi. Je vais t'inviter à monter. Ça tente-tu de monter? Tu veux t'expliquer? Mon don. Ça va me faire plaisir de l'écouter. Moi aussi, je vais aller gifter choyer. Ben, tu fais bien parce que les gens du côté de choyer, ils vont pas monter de ton bord juste pour aller t'envoyer chier. Autant gifter choyer dans le fond. Ah, c'est drôle, l'autre, il veut pas monter, hein? Il est bien là dans les commentaires à me chier dessus, sauf que je serais curieuse de l'entendre dire ce qu'il a à dire là. Merci, petite patate. Moi, je suis pas pleine de love avec tout le monde, là. Fait que des excuses, je m'excuse bien. Si j'ai envie de gifter à quelqu'un, je vais le faire. T'as pas ton Christ de moi à dire là-dessus. C'est simple comme ça. Je suis toute fascinée par ce qui s'est passé, là. Je m'attendais pas à ça, là. Je pense que c'est monté à comme 130, pas loin de views, là. Si ça apprécie, j'étais donc pas prête. Oui, je suis là, j'ouvre ça tranquille. D'habitude, j'ai genre 8 personnes. Puis là, d'un coup, ça monte de fou. Le monde devrait se mêler de leurs choses. Ben oui, je suis d'accord avec toi. C'est pour ça, tu vois, Puis d'ailleurs, c'est drôle que je doive des excuses parce que le monde a beaucoup craché sur Max. Puis moi, j'ai dit, ben, sa vie perso, ça ne me regarde pas. Et je ne me mêlerai pas de ça. Le monde a beaucoup craché sur lui.
Okay, didn't work.
Des enfants.
Methylphosphorus and isopropyl alcohol. Mix them together, they're lethal. Poison gas. This is wormwood. This could kill who knows how many people. There might be something in your history that can lead me to Travis, or Us to Travis. What did stalkers do before the internet? Is this Wormwood?
Thank you again for coming.
Get everyone out of here!
J'ai le temps. Ce que j'avais envie aujourd'hui, c'est de passer du coup pour faire du social puis avoir du fun. Puis ça prend des tournures là, que je m'attends pas du tout. Puis je trouve ça cool. Je trouve ça cool, je trouve ça le fun. Parce que j'ai parti mon live, je m'attendais à être seule, à avoir 2-3 personnes. Puis là, il s'est passé tout ça. Puis on parle, puis je trouve ça cool. Je dois y aller, mais je te souhaite une bonne journée, ma belle. Merci, Puzzle Girl. Passe une excellente journée. Merci de ta présence. C'est très gentil. Je peux demander, tu es de où? Je suis de Saint-Jérôme. Des Laurentides, dans le fond, là, si tu veux. Ben, exact. Puis, tu sais, quand j'ai parti mon live, il n'y avait pas de monde encore. Puis ça a voulu starter à mal. Puis ça me... Avec genou, dans le fond. Parce qu'il y a quelqu'un qui a dit, il a parlé de toi, il était pas fier, nanana. Puis ça a voulu starter de la merde. Moi, puis genou, on s'est parlé. Puis il n'y en a pas eu, puis il n'y en aura pas non plus. Fait que tu communiques, tu discutes, puis à partir de là, tu passes à d'autres choses. Un petit accent qui vient de où? Dis-moi.
I am bored. Ink, you get to work, dude.
Ah,
Enough of wasting your time. Oh yeah.
Let them trust.
Okay.
Let them trust him.
Hi, Jazz.
I don't trust him with you.
Yeah, Kid Said was close AF.
Okay, so
Ben told me that he strangled. That is my recollection. So your coffee was on the plane that you came back. How were you alive? Well, you've been on this island much longer than I have, Richard. Maybe once you have an explanation, I don't think it would be.
My name is Jake.
Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights, nigga? Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights?
Send my goons over there. Alright, as long as you safe. Alright, son.
Hey, did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights, nigga? Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights?
Do I need to send my goons over there? Alright, as long as you safe. Alright, son.
Hey, did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights, nigga? Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights?
Do I need to send my goons over there?
How do I look?
Hey, B.
Girl's girl. Gorgeous, dude. Okay, let's go. Joan Blink is your Blink. We'll go to the show. It's been going well because I'm having a wonderful day on its 24th August 2025. Serving like a videos for the last couple of days. We had really bad moments. So what we're gonna do is coming back to Prison Break because of course we are going to be reviewing Prison Break. It's been a while, and can't say that I haven't missed it. So without further ado, let's get to it. As you can see, it's pretty dark outside. It's supposed to be raining today, but I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know if it's gonna be. So, hey, what did I do? Oh no. I did something really bad. I did something really bad. I have it here. Oh. I closed the page that was not supposed to close. The problem when you close a page like that is the problem when you oh, I died. The problem when you close the page like that is you close every single thing that was inside of it. Huh? It is raining. We've been doing good for content for a while, so didn't really pay attention. Okay. So we'll do YouTube. I know there was an Eric the Actor video, but I don't know what the rest was. Possibly nothing important, but still. Ah, there you go. This is where you see. This is absolutely where you see. There you go. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Okay. So now, Prison Break. Guys, I gotta be honest. I'm not super excited to do Prison Break. The only reason as to be in is that it's not raining. No, it's not raining. The only reason for that is because we started to do Lost and we didn't finish it. So, yeah, that's pretty problematic. So now we're seeing this, and it's not really to finish. So we're reviewing season 1, episode 17, which is Depression. Once again, I'm gonna be watching 14. I'm gonna be watching 15. I'm gonna be doing 16. We have a lot of batteries left, so we're good. Storage is not an issue. Battery is not an issue. So everything is okay. Sounds good. So season 17, Depression return in isolation cell. During that time, Sucre has to cover the hole and the break room of the guards. This is how long we haven't done it. We haven't done it like in a while. So you know that the biggest problem for it is that Michael is burned and now doesn't have the map. You know that they try to escape. You know that the tunnel that they dig is now filled up by a newly replaced tunnel. Not tunnel, pipes. So this is gonna be a problem. Next on the list we have this other episode. So it starts really, really easy. We start with Michael trying to remember what he wrote down, and Sucre is like, "Yo, you should be remembering that." He has a tattoo. It's like, yeah, but ouch. The prison is so big that remembering all that was impossible. And the craziest thing, this was the original plan. It was to remember the whole prison. It feels so weird to take a couple of days off and just come back and pretend like nothing happened. Because like, what the hell did I say last time? And then you saw the girl with the tattoos. Okay, that's a good idea because I can cheat. Just like what we're doing right now. So it's nuts. We have Tweener, and now this Tweener is Thunder. You hear that? Kind of cool, huh? I got a pimple here. Want to see? It's very small, but it's bugging me. So Tweener is important because he's part of the crew, but also he's a snitch. So whatever he does directly affects the group. In a weird way, Tweener is more dangerous for the group than Teabag. And Teabag is a piece of crap, so kind of nuts, isn't it? Now, what is kind of cool is that we saw that there was a deal with Bellic. And also what is kind of cool is we know that it's kind of a character building, and it's not expressly say so. Because I don't know if I would say that this is entirely true. But long story short, we had moments to see that Tweener was kind of weak. Tweener you could walk on. And you kind of had moments on Bellic being kind of like an asshole. So all you have to do is put those two together and preconceived notion based on element that you saw previously, are going to surface. So he brings a inmate, which is Avocado. Tweener has been groomed by Teabag, now will be groomed by Avocado. So this is problematic. And then Bellic's like, either you give me something or this is your cellmate. So Tweener is like, no, I cannot do. Tweener is kind of funny because he's trying to brag Bellic. However, money-wise, Bellic is good because he's got Abruzzi money. So what happened is, and that sucks, because Tweener says, yo, I know that they play something in that break room. So Bellic brings him in the break room. Now, it's kind of nice. There's something that it's kind of nice, but there's something I don't understand. We know that Tweener is the cellmate of DB Cooper, so why didn't DB vouch for him, right? Second of all, it's nuts because he basically had a relationship with every single one of them. Theodore had a relationship with him. CPAT was the first one that he talked to. Michael protects him, and I don't know if he had a relationship with Sucre and a relationship with Abruzzi, but he had a lot of relationship with them. And the first thing he says is, "I'm sorry, I'm breaking the party," which is kind of freaking funny. Now, it's a problem because they don't know they put him in, but then it can't work if he's there. Now, also what is kind of cool is you saw how important time was. So Michael spent a bit of time with A-Wires, like, yo, this is not in the, oh, nice thunders. And we're filming with the phone. This is the return of the phone, so I'm super happy. I am super happy. Are we still uploading? Oh, yes, we are. 8 gigs left. Nice. So we know how important time is. They had more time thanks to Chair. Now, technically speaking, this is also cool. I wanted to talk about this last time, but I didn't. The Chair is, again, things that Michael could have learned, but he didn't. But then at the same time, Michael could have used this and say, hey, I have more time than I expected, and then take his time versus being in a rush, you know? There's a lot of people, and we know that there's one too many. Last episode we said that there was one too many, and the problem is we already have one guy too many, now we have two. And Michael kind of protects Tweener because Tweener is a younger, it's complex. So Tweener could be a younger brother to him, just like he is to Lincoln. So he wants to copy what Lincoln did, or he saw that he could have helped Teabag last slave, and he didn't. So now, that could be it. So we have more of Nick Fuentes and Veronica, which is they're trying to find a way. Now, this is kind of nuts because we know that there's no escape. We know that every single road led somewhere, and they covered their track nicely. The last road that they had was the teat, and no teat won't work. So there will be a problem. I want you. They're going back to the grave, and you think that somebody replaced the teat. And then the what is kind of insane is it is a possibility that they change the teeth, but then that's so far-fetched that I don't think they're right. They go back to see if the guy had something, and the guy being the governmental guy that they killed. Well, they didn't kill him, they put him in a well. Now, the craziest thing is, I think that they thought that he would still be alive, because they're going back to question him. However, he's dead. So he's in the well, and I have to take a needle and just pop it because it's so annoying, and it's hurting when I talk because it's moving my jaw. So there's like a friction with the skin, and it's just beneath the piercing, so it's hurting. So yeah, so they go to the well, and in the well, what they did was kind of insane. Because he wrote down the name of the people. Now, the problem with that is LJ saw it. Nobody else saw it. So, if somebody else saw it, he would have told the crew, but since LJ saw it, he didn't tell anybody. Which would ultimately lead him to chase the agent by himself. So we got Michael with the Warren, and the Warren is saying, yo, it's nuts. It's nuts because Michael is trying to see how far he can push it. So now what he's doing is doing the same thing he's doing with Sarah. And it's kind of cool because we know Michael, we know how he acts with Sarah. So by doing the same thing, it would be repetitive, but since the Pope is a different person, his reaction to the action is different than the reaction of Sarah to the same action of Michael. I thought that was cool. We have Sucre who's working on it. It's kind of funny because... Wait a second. Yeah, you put Michael in isolation. And it's kind of nuts because... Putting him in isolation, I don't know if he thought that... I don't know if he thought it was going to be close to Lincoln. I don't know, but now it's close to this thing so they can talk. However, Lincoln is... Michael is a bit smarter, but Lincoln definitely has more know-how to survive. I'm gonna pop it, I don't care. I want you out of my room. And we're back. We even had a little snack. Yes, I don't know if Lincoln knew that you and Michael was gonna be in solitary together. This is kind of cool, but at the same time, it's odd because what are the odds, right? There's more than 2 solitary confinements there, and you wouldn't think that solitary confinement is the place where they're gonna get the closest to each other. So they're talking. Lincoln actually does a good job because, like I said, he has a more know-how on how to survive, which is kind of cool. Now that we know Sleepy's backstory is a bigger part of the crew, bigger part of the story. So, for example, he's going to call his wife, he's going to call his daughter. So, in itself, he's doing a lot more than he used to do. He even have the idea to use a towel to make the quality of the call worse. Yeah, so now everybody is looking to Sucre for some answers because, again, he knows that Michael would have been there. But at the same time, it's kind of weird because Michael possibly exactly expected that. I don't know if he thought that Lincoln was going to be in solitary confinement, but Michael possibly did that so that Sucre, when he asked, he didn't know. See, you would think that Michael was protecting him from the guards. They could have been protecting him from the inmates also. Who knows at this point? So there you go. So Michael is now obsessed with what he has to do. And this is a great moment. Michael is really trying to remember what to do. So now Michael uses his shirt. And this is when Prison Break writing is great. So he destroyed his shirt, and ultimately speaking, he thinks he's gonna do something with the shirt. However, he pretends like he has a nervous breakdown, which he doesn't. Now, the reason behind it is actually super good. So he pretends like he has a nervous breakdown, which ultimately leads them to, the whatchamacallit, psych ward. Now, the problem is that before Michael come back, we have to kind of put the plan on hold. But the plan right now is in its final stage. So what he has to do is cover things. So they want to cover everything. Now they're asking Sucre. Now again, this is sad because you can see that the second Michael is not there, Sucre becomes not necessarily a victim in itself, but he becomes the first that they target. So for example, before you're a friend of Michael, so because you're a friend of Michael, kind of got you back. Now that you're alone, you owe us what he owe us. It's so kind of sad for Michael, but at the same time, it's for Michael. Sorry, for Sucre. But at the same time, it's not like Sucre is a victim. I don't think that he thinks that he's a victim. I don't think that he is meant to be a victim. It's just that now that he's not with Michael, it's a bit harder for him. Which in a way is a smart thing to do. Why? Because you could be putting this as a way of saying, yeah, yo, this relationship is more than one-sided and this is important. So in this specific case, this is really nice. So now we have Sarah talking with Michael. She does a lot of research. Now, this is kind of the part that's a bit weird. There's a lot of research, and now that he's in the psych ward, she's one that knows that he's a genius. He's not crazy at all. So you can have a nervous breakdown, but she knows, and she's starting to connect the dots. Now, and in itself, is she smarter than... It's just complex. Because you would see this almost as a Veronica Nick Fuentes kind of things. However, it's Michael, it's not a criminal, right? Just planning to get her out. To get him, Lincoln out. So, Sucre goes out at night and he covers the hole. However, he almost gets caught, you know the deal. Then he gets out, he gets caught, right? And Bellic is asking him a question, and he's like, "What are you doing? Are you passing drugs?" And again, this is cool because it does show how little Bellic knows. Because technically speaking, we know how much he knows because they would have shown a scene where he discovered something. However, with him meeting with Tweener, it's all constantly a case of is Tweener talking, which is a nice, it's a nice way to say, hey, there's a plot there. And then this is a really cool moment with Sucre, where he showed us a pair of underwear. Now again, the plan was from the other guy, and Sucre is smart. He's street smart. Michael might be book smart, but Sucre is street smart. And it's a shame because him and Lincoln are really similar, so it could have been a good thing to see them together. However, this is season 1. Who knows? Now, also what happened is that Sucre tells Bellic, like, listen, I did it for love. I can understand love. And Bellic's like, yeah, I understand love. That's okay. So there's a more human side to him, which is nice. Bellic, a lot of people like him. I don't remember why, but a lot of people like him. So basically, Michael has a breakdown once again, and this time it's shown. It is really shown. So because LJ has the name, what he's able to do, he's able to find the address, he's able to find the phone number. LJ calls him, and you see that, again, this is the right address. So he goes to see him, and we know that in Nick Fuentes' cabin, there's a gun. So Letterman it's a shame because Letterman has a very small payoff. And the very small payoff is what? The very small payoff is that he is unable to prove his loyalty, but he's been proving his loyalty for years, so it just seemed like a case of she doesn't really care about him and she's using him. You want to feel bad for him as one of the bad guy, you know? So then, here's what happened, and this is really important. The Tweener spies and hears something about the carpet. So Bellic goes in and he's talking about the carpet. And he's stepping on the ground, and that's when he discovers. What he did was they put fast drying cement to cover the hole, but then it's only one layer. So they cover him. Michael is sent to the psych ward. LJ is sent to the school. Now there's a really cool moment because Michael, who is faking everything, who is literally faking. It's a nice moment because Sarah comes in and Sarah will know that he's faking. So he has to play along like everything is not cool when it is cool. You got LJ that finds the apartment of Slenderman. I'm calling in so many things, and it's such a cool scene because LJ is like, yo, you killed my mom, I'm gonna kill you, and the government is like, no, you're not gonna kill me, you're not gonna do shit. Please put the gun down before somebody gets hurt. So then LJ is almost arrested, which is pretty sad. Tweener wasn't able to convince Bellic that he was useful, so now he has a new cellmate, which is Avocado, which is nice because this is a prime moment to say, hey, guess what? You have a motivation. You have motivation because otherwise you're gonna get F in the ass every single night. We have Michael comes in and he goes to see A-Wire, remembering that A-Wire did a drawing. So Michael may not have the tattoos, however, he is able to get every single drawing, which is nice. We have a Poker Liar, which is the name of the episode, on episode 18. While Michael is looking to help A-Wire remember the tattoos, the others have to stop Bellic to put the cell of Michael and Sucre for rent. So again, it's just a way of corruption, but they want to put to rent the cell. So we got Michael in a psych ward. Think about A-Wire, and it's like, you need to remember this. But then A-Wire is taking the pills. Now, here's a moment that's important that I didn't mention. A-Wire used to tell those pills stop them. So even though Michael doesn't know drugs, he knows that's what their effect is because he had a conversation with past A-Wire. So it's like, yo, don't take your medication, they're stopping your mind. But as long as A-Wire takes the medication, he's done. Michael literally goes in and make him puke his his pills. Bellic and the corrupted guards are selling the cell, which is caught by Teabag, and it's a shame because he sells the price. I think it's $500 for a cell, and then Teabag comes in. It's like, yo, I want $1,000. It's kind of a shame, but still. DB and CPAT are kind of moving in together. There's $200. CPAT used to have a lot of money, but then because he's been chilling with Teabag, they don't trust him anymore. So it's like, yo, you're chilling with the dragon, which is the name of the leader of the KKKs. They call him I don't know. I think I thought it was the magician, something like that. But apparently it's the dragon. So they're not going to help CPAT, and he doesn't have the money. CPAT is possibly the biggest hustler in the jails, so yeah. More of Michael and Haywire, which is kind of nice. We have LJ and Lincoln that are having a talk, which could be nice. However, it's bad because now LJ is going to get charged for attempted murder. Got more of Letterman and the company, which is basically, it's a constant battle because, and it comes at a price though. It's a good thing, it's a bad thing. So the battle between Letterman and the company is, they're both bad guys, right? Veronica versus Letterman. Veronica is a good guy. Letterman is a bad guy. But now it's just two bad guys. Now, what is the lesser evil? The companies, which we know next to nothing about, or Letterman? Company who is behind Lincoln fake arrests, or Letterman that's trying to kill him. It's all a question of perception, I guess. So now Michael is showing that he's gonna try to get Haywire to print things. CPAT is getting beat up, which is kind of nuts. We see Haywire puking his pills, which is kind of important because he remembers. And then remembers everything. Now, that's the craziest thing because when he remembers, you're gonna figure out that this is an escape plan. So this is kind of crazy. So, they need money. Now, this is the coolest thing. DB gave a $100 bill to, to Michael to prove that he's DB Cooper. So, he remembered that Michael put it in a Bible, and he picked up the Bible, and he picked up the money. This is kind of nice. More Haywire and Michael talking to the friend of Sucre. And now this is the craziest thing because Sucre the friend of Sucre, I don't know his name, I forgot his name, but you see Michael has a burn. It's like, yo, it's the same burn that you gave me your uniform. You're planning something. What is it? Which is kind of a shame because everybody wants something, you know, but at the same time it's jail. So I guess this is what it is. DB pick up the Bible, pick up the cash. Now the only way to do this is, and this is actually quite nice. Because they want to gamble a thing. The thing is, T.O. or Teabag is a great gambler. However, people don't want to be with him because he's a racist. So he used CPAT to be likable, to say, hey, they like you. So if they like you, they'll allow me to play with you, you know? So that's what they're doing. However, the people that are playing with, they're dangerous. They're dangerous in the show, but they don't really, like, this is dangerous. So basically they play the poker, right? And with the poker, what they're doing is they're showing that the people are dangerous. However, they're not dangerous because nothing happens. Here's where you're wrong. They could just show like, okay, we'll got one more enemy, we need to get out of here right away. CPAT's getting beat up, nobody likes him. The cartel is coming after them, the prison cartel, because they took money from the gambling, they cheated. Theo has no friends, and that's pretty much it. Again, we don't see Abruzzi because Abruzzi is, so he's in the what should we call it? He's in the hospital. We see Nick who meets a guy, and the guy tells him, "Don't forget who you work for," and that proves that he's kind of what should I call it? He's kind of a traitor, right? But we don't know if they're working for a company. It was really revealed that he's working for Abruzzi. Now we have this thing with Haywire that's like, yo, guess what? You're effed. I know that's an escape plan. Tell me, Otherwise, I'm breaking the plan. So Michael, I have to cut him in. Now we have the poker table, and it's kind of nice because it's a lot of hate between CPAT and Teabag. However, it's okay. So, for example, right, it's a copy and paste of the scene between Michael and Abruzzi when they trap Falcone. However, what happened is we know that it's not a trap, so it's a very similar scene with different background. We know we didn't know, so that's pretty much it. Not great things, but it's a good show. Like season 2 is gonna be good. Season 3 I think is the best. Season 4 I don't know. So the Pope talks to Link and he's like, "Yo, your son is in big trouble." But I know it's hard, but you can't do anything about it, right? And in this one, it's nice because you see Link actually being understanding of the Pope. It's like, I understand that your hands are tied. So that's pretty much it. Michael is able to trap. He's able to trap a wire, which is kind of funny because a wire is sent back to taking his pill and said no, I didn't take his pill. So this is kind of funny because at the end Michael got it. CPAT goes in and it's like, took the money. We have a discussion between DB and DB understanding CPAT say, "Yo, I know what you're doing. Why are you doing this?" And he's like, "Don't tell me what to do." He said, "I know what you're trying to do because I have a daughter too." So more so. Michael and Sarah. And this scene is tough because, again, Michael's biggest help in prison is Sarah. But it's also the most vulnerable. So she's trying to help him, but he's lying. So he's lying, so he doesn't want to lie to her. So he just pretend like he doesn't hear her or he doesn't commute with her. Which is kind of cool. Sucre is being told by his friend, like, "Yo, I know that something is going on." And Sucre is like, "No, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you." The friend of Sucre comes in and he wants to be part of the thing, but problem with the problem with the friends is that he is in a very bad spot, and he's fat, so it's gonna be harder for him to escape. So it could be a bigger liability than other people. Are you still going on? Yes, you're going on. Perfect. We have. What is that? So Michael lies and he tells the Pope the burn. One of you guard did it. But then again, it's a great thing. However, there's a big problem. It's a great big problem. Why? Because this again, you're making enemies, and if they come back to you, you're done. So it's always a case of you're fast. If it doesn't succeed, they're stuck in jail. Lincoln gets killed, but Michael's stuck in jail. Now everybody that's involved, they're in more danger. So you're just heightening the stakes of the whole Prison Break. So Bellic is like, he tells the guy, "You're a disgrace. Can't believe you did that." The guy said, what are you talking about? You're doing the same thing. See, I don't get caught. Got more Veronica and Nick. Got Michael giving back the chains to DB, which is super nice because DB is a good guy. You got the transfer of Lincoln, and somebody's stopping the transfer. Now, it ends up being the father. I got 15% left. I don't know. No, I can't. Gotta be honest, I'm not interested in Prison Break anymore. I miss Lost, man. Fuck, I miss Lost. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to our show. Because of you more that had a wonderful day on this gorgeous 24th August 2025. We're almost done making videos, but I wanted to come on here talk about my struggle with Prison Break, the show, because we're recapping Prison Break. Now, ultimately speaking, I did tell you a short why we're having problem recapping Prison Break. The short version is we didn't really recap Lost, and Lost was a better show. The longer version is Prison Break isn't that interesting. Prison Break is a great show. It is a very good show. However, I told you the story in my beginning videos for Prison Break. So that we watched time and time and time and time again when I was younger, 21, 22 years old. Now at that time I wasn't making content. There was no way for me to know that I was making content. There was no way to know that me watching Prison Break so much would have been a problem. It's very hard to recap a show that I already watched. It's very hard to recap a show where I know every single instances. Sucks. It really does suck, but at the same time, I'm not gonna give up. So if you see me somewhat so uninterested, I'm doing my best, but again, there are definitely struggles. So please understand. I want you out of my room, I miss all of the time. I want you out of my room. Okay. Yeah, they will make cry. Ooh. 6 p.m. Okay. What did she say? Don't make it way. Welcome to another video with another show. Today is the moment that had a wonderful day on his 24th August 2025. Quickest intro I ever done. Feeling a bit better, so when I went to come in and answer comments, because you guys have been super supportive, and I want to say thank you. What a better way to say thank you than in person. So we're entering the lovely Tristats. Now it's Tris Titties. Titties. Okay. So sorry, sending you love and light. That's such a... Okay. And there we go, we're done. Everything behind. I want you out of my room, I miss you. No. Friend. Alcohol poisoning. Oh. Okay. This and this and that. Puis c'est pas still. Non, j'ai fait de la portada. C'est 10 beurre et c'est un peu point nettoyant. Non, Lucille, tu te trompes de lubrifiant. No, it doesn't work. Okay. So now... Que se passe? I miss Anna. Why don't I see you? Why don't I see you?
Welcome to the Hotel Show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. On the 24th August 2005, I'm having this.
Gotta make sure that it's working or not. That they don't have that is so weird. So weird. Okay, let's play a little bit Moonscar. Oh, you broke. Aha, you didn't pick up your prize. Got rank 21. Shit. Is zipping Glen. I don't feel like working, dude. I feel like going to sleep. Are you done? You're done. Good. Oh my god. That's super important. I feel so undone. Of the heart of mine. I'm never gonna dance again. This guilt is got no rhythm. So it's easy to pretend. No, I'm not a fool. And I should have known better not to cheat a friend. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sleep a little bit. This is gonna be super easy. Now we're 24. Okay. To given, so it's easy to pretend. No, I'm not a fool. Now, what I need to check. Will be about DMC. Wait, what? Okay, so next year. Wait, who's Leon?
Additional health is run entirely until right now. Ah! I saw the item to the. Oh my god, so good. Oh, it's not a chicken. Frick. Where are you? Rappers who stole songs from TV shows and.
Why do you post the thing?
This woman.
One photo.
Hello, little sea monkeys.
He's back.
Don't look at him, honey. Eat your potatoes. Steve, do something. Brenda, we've been over this. Let's just pick up our plates and go eat in the Hollow Chasm.
Peter, we're in Asian town.
At least I don't have to worry about the evil monkey here. Are we still going to the baseball game? Get that away from me, Chris. Stop it, Meg. All right, Peter, we're closing in. Get ready to fire. Here he is, the evil monkey. Do you believe?
Why do you post every day when you barely?
Willie.
These two guys were.
Willie. Yeah. I know. Finna stick.
These two guys were.
I have a product idea for no cool.
I only date.
I got you.
I was acting.
I only date seven. Angela. Uh-oh. Look who it is.
She looks upset.
You ruined my day. Oh no.
Yeah. Do something with your life, dude. Okay, sleep. Try to sleep. An hour and a half. I like motivation, that's why. And I won't cry on the floor, but on my knees. Good night, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep, but I'm gonna try my Demis. Okay. It's a good night crown. Good night shield. Good night sword. Sweet, sweet dream, my baby. Spell.